Alright, Shalom. Double honors to the apostles of GMS. Honors to the prophets that be pushing this truth and sincerity. Alright, I just wanted to do a quick video. Hopefully, building up brothers' spirits out there. Alright. Into making it to where, or really praying, because the scripture speaks about praying without ceasing. Having it to where you're praying for the Lord give you the strength to endure all the forthcoming events, man. As you can see, the image here clearly depicts New York City out there, with Statue of Liberty out there in the corner here. It's a beautiful picture, man. Alright. I gotta set this one as a couple of my desktop pictures, but the point is, man, this picture pretty much tells you what's coming up to the earth, man. It's coming up to the major cities out there. Alright, the helicopters and all of that, man. The choppers, man. The scripture speaks about that. Them ballistic missiles coming out there, and you got them stealth bombers. Alright, it's gonna be coming from the Chinese countries and that, man. You see America being completely obliterated, man. Sometimes we be pushing this word, and sometimes the words don't hit home as beautifully as you would want it to go. And seeing this picture, man, you can see it, man. This is what's coming to America, man. This is what's coming to the major cities up there in the earth that are joined onto the devil, man. They have been the perpetual reproach for the Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, right? And guess what, man? It's all in the scriptures, man. It's all spoken about for the pages of the Bible. Alright, the Bible, contrary to common belief, is not a fluffy duffy book, man. It's a hard thing to say you're into the scriptures, man, because a lot of them scriptures go over people's heads, man, because they don't have the balls to understand the gravity of the situation, man. That little children is gonna get bombed out and killed and all of that, man. Women's gonna get grabbed up in that day, man. Right? Faggots gonna be put to death. Right? Edomites is gonna be chopped off, man. And Edomites is gonna become like the least of the people, and they're on high now. And all of these statements are backed up by the scripture. So you got a problem, man. You got a problem with the Most High, man, because every single statement made thus far can be backed up to the T with the scriptures, man. Alright, but you brothers are already down anyway, so it ain't gonna be a problem, man. You're gonna be alright in that day. This ain't gonna bug you out when it comes, because the scripture says in Isaiah, man. Alright, scripture says it best in Isaiah, man. Knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of thy times, man. When you see this coming, you wasn't expecting it because you was watching some damn, a basketball or worse shit. Sports is kind of entertaining, but the shit I see people watching these days is ridiculous, man. The so-called reality shows and all of that, man. I can't. I mean, I'm not no super duper dude, man. Just a regular guy, man. As you're gonna find the prophets are gonna be. And that's why a lot of people have a problem with the prophets. We're just some regular dudes, man. We ain't no magnificent people. But the point is, man, I can't bring myself to watch that. It's beneath me. Alright? And that goes back to what the elders always speak about, my rulership mentality, man. Kind of stuff that you should be into is the same things that the kings of all times were into, man. They were into that history, studying how certain kings overcame certain situations and so on and so forth. And in the scriptures, right, really is the best history for the Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, man, because it shows us clearly and cut how we were supposed to conduct ourselves, how we went off, how we was gonna be in the latter times, man. That we're gonna be we was gonna be the scum of this earth, man. But it's right, what really they should be in this picture, man, is a fat chariot right here, man. All right, it almost looks like there is one, but it should be a fat chariot right here, man, just zapping everything down, man, and beaming up pure Jake from all over the place. That's what they should be here, man. See, so the artist really, failed to show what I wanted to, what I would have loved to see here, man. But the message here in the scriptures, the message is withheld in these scriptures, man. So I'll put it as a background and all of that. Might even make it into t-shirts, Alright, that's a joke, by the way. Alright, so I'm gonna get into the scriptures. It's book of 2 Timothy, the 4th chapter. Alright, And the second verse says, preach the word, be instant, in season and out of season. Because if you know the time is short, and you know this is the future, but the scripture says, man, the scripture says, man, you ain't gonna know what time, you ain't gonna know what time, the Most High is gonna have it to where this thing's gonna be paid. It's gonna come down, man. Right? He's gonna come as a thief in the night, like it says in the Second Peter's the 3rd chapter. All right. So if you don't know when this is gonna come down, you don't want to get caught up in this, man. I don't want to get caught up in that, man. And a lot of dudes, man, because those Esau's got you so acclimatized to war, man. You think war is not a thing, man. You think you can't sleep through that thing, man. Right? That's why it says in the book of Isaiah, the 13th chapter, men's hearts gonna melt, man. All right. You do that. No one really is ready for what's coming to this earth, man. No one's ready, man. Right? Save the prophets of the Most High that have been heavy into the spirit, man. All right, that's just going to do as the Lord will to them to do in that day, man. All right, but pretty much ain't nobody, the elites, right, the so-called banking families, they ain't really ready for that, man. We ain't ever witnessed no nuclear war ever on earth, man. It's gonna be the first and the last, man. Right? When the scripture speaks about they shall not learn of war no more. They shall turn their spears into pruning hooks. All right, so this is gonna be the last war, right? But it's gonna be fought in a way that's never been fought before. The earth is gonna be utterly obliterated, like you can see in the image, man. Ain't gonna be no brick left up on another brick. That's how bad it's gonna be. You got these dudes. I think they're badass out here, man. Look, man, the only thing bad a man can have, right, is the spirit of the Lord be with it, man. Once the Most High pull that spirit off, you can read it in the scriptures, man. When the Most High pulled the spirit off certain man, right, men of war and all of that, man, right, men that are killed by the thousands, killed by the hundreds, all of that. When the Most High pulled the spirit off, man, this is a regular dude, man. So the baddest thing you can have about you is the spirit of the Lord. And the only way to sustain that, man, is by doing what it says here in the scriptures right here. It says, preach the word, be instant, in season and out of season, reprove. So what are you supposed to do when you go out there and push the word? Suppose you tell these people to get right, man. Through the fear of the Most High, we're supposed to be persuaded, man. You're supposed to tell these dudes, man, get right, man. Right, it's high time you wake up out of fucking sleep, man. Right, because this ain't too far away, man. Hell, this could pop off tomorrow. Say the prophecies be fulfilled. You gotta get the martial law and the chip's gonna be institutionalized. But end of the week, that could be done, man. Easily, man. You could easily have martial law because the way they got these cities set up, man. You don't need too many tankers to blockade these gridlock cities and all of that, man. So martial law will is already, and really martial law has already been instituted, man. You got them, especially in America. If you know anything about that Jade Helm thing they can hold, all right? They got they're militarizing their police force. So, the chip's gonna come out. And, maybe another few prophecies I'm not recalling at the top of my head right now. And boom, voila, man. The beginning of a new age, man. Year 0, man. Alright? It says, exhort with all long suffering of doctrine, man. It says, the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lust shall they heap to themselves teachers having itching ears. Right? Jump on to the next precept. It says, thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier. So you're going through all of this hell and all of that, man. You ain't gonna worry about it, man. The Most High is gonna deal with it, man. Everybody got their own situations. Everybody's situation is a little different from everybody, and some people catch more hell than other people, and so on and so forth. But nevertheless, man, right? We ain't even really supposed to be looking at another man's situation, because that promotes covetousness. All right, you don't know what different dudes and different people have been through it, how the Most High is developing them, raising them. But when you understand how the Most High sets up everything, it's how it set it up, man. The Most High set it up as a body, so what you're lacking, another brother's going to most probably have it, man. Alright? Say that you're going to go through your hell and be purged of your iniquity. But nevertheless, the Most High will take care of you, man. As he had taken care of all the prophets before time, man. Alright? It says, thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua, Mashiach. Alright? It says, no man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of life, that he may please him that sent him to be a soldier. Alright? So when you're talking about being entangled, man, you can't have family life when this is coming, man. Really, the best thing you could do for your family is like it says here, man. Preach the word, be in season, instant, in season and out. It's the best way you can look after your family, man. All right, the Lord just gonna take care of it, man. All right, we'll touch on second to last precept, right? This is the book of Psalms 37:1. It says, now, I know I'm touching on a lot of kind of different topics, but hopefully it's gonna be edifying. All right, it says, "Fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious of workers of iniquity." All right, because like you see right now, man, it seems like Esau's going on for a perpetual time, man. Right, but like it says there, it says, "For they shall soon be cut down like the grass, right, and wither as the herb." Man, it says, "Trust in the Lord and do good, so thou shalt dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed." And so when this comes, man, you'll be all right if you trust in the Lord, and part of trusting in the Lord is trusting in the instructions that you've been given, man. The order that you was given by the top dog, man, the top dog, man. Preach the word, be in season, in season, out of season. All right. This is the last one. It says, "The sluggard will not plow by reason of cold, therefore shall he beg in the harvest and have nothing." So when the harvest come, don't beg. The Most High save you out of this. All right, but the Most High ain't gonna save you out of this. All right, because like it says here, man. All right, you gonna have nothing, man. All right, because you was sluggard in the cold, man. That goes out to them dudes that don't be doing the work because it's cold in that, man. You gonna beg when the harvest, because the scriptures talks about the harvest in the book of Matthew, the 13th chapter. The harvest being the end of the world. This is the end of the world right here. So when the end of the world cometh here, you was worried about being cold and all of that, man. You gonna be warm then, man. All right, you're gonna be warm, all right. You're gonna be warm with them nuclear missiles. All right, like I said, it was gonna be a quick one. All right, Lord will, I was edifying for you brothers out there. All right, and we'll say double honors to the apostles of GMS, honest you brothers that be pushing this truth in sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom.